Hello, everyone, and welcome to Dimensions of Love. These are the pick a shell readings that we are doing for the weekends. And the weekend messages are a little bit practice your intuition, but also a little heads up. What's happening on the weekend? What is it that Spirit wants you to know? And as always, use your intuition as your guidance and follow your inner truth. As we are going through our spiritual awakening, we are using these tarot cards as a relaxation and more of relaxing the mind. So I'm not putting too many stories in reading the cards. We will read the cards accurately as they are, and I will focus on the energy because I am an energy reader. So I will not do a lot of stories. If it happens and it needs to happen, I will, of course, allow it to do so. But my main focus is to read the energy connecting to you and everything around you. So, as always, use your intuition, and I would like you to take a moment and to invite your higher self, spiritual beings, spiritual helpers in higher dimension that has ascended, that can see our reality very clearly. To ask you to invite all of those connections that you are aware or maybe not even aware of, but to invite them so that they can be here so that I can give you additional messages that needs to be given. As always, we have pile number 1, 2, and 3, and you can always use the time stamps below in the comment section if you want to click forward to the pile that you picked. And with the shells, you can pick the shell that you feel drawn to, but you can also pick the shell that maybe you feel a little a pushback from. You just don't like it. You can also pick it because we are in polarities where the state of the planet Earth's energy is right now. We are dealing with polarities. So you can might as well pick something. If you can't pick the one that you like, then I give you an advice that you should pick one you don't like, because then there's a message there for you. Okay? And again, I'm reading the energies for you and everyone connecting to you. But my main focus is you. And those are my subscribers. And thank you for your like, shares, and subscribes, and coming back to this channel and creating this space and allowing me to do this and providing you with support as we are in this together. And if you clicked here and you're new, there's always something here for you because your energy is also here and Spirit guided you to click on this video and see it. So with all of that introduction, let's just dive into the messages for this weekend. So my pile number 1. This is your shell, and in Latin it's called Turbo Somaticus. And I'll put it in writing here because if you resonate with it and you want to read more about it, then feel free to do so, because there are many interesting things with shells that we really don't know. But if you feel called to go deeper into it, then I will leave the Latin name so you can find the correct shell. But this is your shell, and your shell is saying that you are peeling off layers to find the light within. That's what your shell is calling to. And immediately when I look at the shell and the numbers connected to it, it boils down to number 7. So it's a very lucky and positive energy of this shell that you picked, my pile number 1s. And there's an energy here because when we look at your cards with the 4 of Wands upright, I feel there's your energy in that tub. You see that place, it's just calm and beautiful space there. I feel like that's where you are. You're in that health. You are inside and just relaxing. You're not out here and dancing and doing all of this for this weekend, because I feel like you've been for a very long time now. You maybe been even feeling this physical pain because of it. They're giving it to me like the society and people around you have put this image of who you are, but that's not who you are. You're trying to find the truth, your truth of who you are. And that's what's coming through this weekend. You are no longer following what, oh, well, you always used to do this. This is how you are. You know, if your family is saying it like that, this is what you always do. That's just who you are. That's not who you are. And you're deciding this weekend, I'm not gonna be this structure, this person that society or my family or community have just put that on me. I don't want it. I want to find my true self. And with this comes these layers, and you're finding, you're searching with your intuition. I feel like on this weekend, it's all about your intuition. That's where your focus is. And it brings you joy, because these physical pains are also tied into you constantly conforming to a personality or a persona that you're not. And it's caused you a physical pain as a result. So what's happening here is that, I mean, all of your cards, if I'm going to show you, are upright. So with that being said, it's very positive. So there's no distorted energy at all. It's more of a clearing energy of you knowing truly what is happening here, pile number one. And it's a good health. It's really a good health. And you have a here with the Sun card, it's the ultimate joy. It's really you're stepping into yourself, finding the truth of yourself, coming out of a difficult situation. And I feel it's connecting to this physical pain that you've felt recently, and it is connecting to being this version that's made up by others. That's not who you truly are. And this release helps the body also to release that tension. And there's a good health coming through here for you. Very good health. I mean, we have the Wheel of Fortune. And this Wheel of Fortune is karma. This is destined. This is good luck. A stroke of genius for this weekend. You're just, with this good luck, you can really take those risks that you wouldn't take in a normal setting. But on this weekend, you will take that risk. You will stand up for yourself. And like the Knight of Swords here is that it's a fast moving mind. Your mind is fast moving. So if there's anything that's happening, or someone is saying something, you'll be very, very, very quick with your response, and they will be accurate, because again, you are searching for your truth, and you're standing and you're owning it, and you're feeling your health is getting better because of this. So it's overall, pile number one, a very positive message for you. Just like this shell, to just keep on looking deeper. And I feel like the deeper that you're looking, the more surprised, the more happy and joyful you feel, because you keep finding these beautiful gems within yourself. So that is your message for this weekend that you can look forward to, my pile number one. And I hope that it helps you. Bye. Pile number two. Hi, pile number two. This is your shell, Dinacardium robustum in Latin. I'll put it here in writing if you want to dive deeper into it. But your shell is an 8, which number 8 is connected to infinite, but also connected to karmic, so karma, past lives connection. And your message is happiness. And this shell is pretty unique, pile number 2s. All of you that picked this beautiful shell, it's very unique in itself that it has a lot of thigh muscles in it, so it can jump. Really, the legs, the shell doesn't have legs, but they're if you will describe it into a human form, because I'm reading for human beings, it is your thighs are so powerful that you can jump from one situation. So you're basically jumping out of joy. And I feel it's Easter, and I've been writing Easter cards to people that celebrate it, and it just was connected here for you. Pile number 2 is that a chicken don't know how to fly, but they can jump out of joy. And this is what I'm feeling here, that you are jumping out of joy. So that's your energy. You're always jumping out of joy. So regardless of what's happening in your circumstances on this weekend, there's something naturally, karmically, that you have inherited within you. And that is that you can jump out of joy. You can jump out of situations because you have that joy. You have that frequency shift that you are able to do that. That's your first card. Your second card is a Three of Cups in reverse. And so I feel this is connecting to, you're very abundant in this energy of jumping and changing. But what I'm feeling here mostly for you, pile number 2, is that there's something that you can't probably show something this weekend. And I've been meditating upon your card. You have a lot of energies connecting to your pile number 2 to begin with. So it's very hard to know what's going on really. And they're not given the clear picture because some things will unfold naturally the way that they're supposed to. So there are a few things that you're not supposed to know. And so I never dig deeper when I get that message that you're not supposed to know it, because I would never want to ruin anything for you, pile number 2s, that needs to unfold naturally, because there can be others listening. So with the Star card in reverse here, connecting, you have a lot of reverse energy. And that's what I'm saying here, that it is because the energy is positive. So your first message is very positive. And then comes a very distorted energy connecting to you. And they keep giving me this cult energy. I don't know if it's from your past life, from your karmic. It doesn't feel like you're in a cult now physically, but it feels like from your past lives, it's been this cult energy connecting to you. So you might not connect with this energy physically, but it can be that you are connecting with this energy in different dimensional, in astral planes, or even just energetically, that there are these ties that forms a bond with you in different cults. So I don't know if I'm making sense to you right now, what I'm saying here, but with the Hierophant in reverse, this is just a confirmation about that cult that I'm feeling. It's so strong in your energy field. And sometimes in this situation, for this weekend, the only message that comes through very clearly is sometimes we need to hide aspects of ourselves in order to protect something. So for this weekend, you might not want to say everything to a family member or clarify a situation. Sometimes you need to hide some aspects of yourself. And it's nothing negative. It's I feel it's very positive because you're standing in this positive energy. And there is a completion with the world. I feel like this is a cycle closing out. So you're closing out a cycle because you're starting a new cycle. So there are many parts here that are finished. So your weekend message really is to, as you can see, you have a lot of energies connecting to you. So there's no clear guidance of what you should do in this weekend. It's more of this is the energy is connected to you. So if you feel there's a lot of things happening and why is it like that, just hold on to that happiness that you have. Because you have, again, you have that ability to jump and you have that frequency shifts within you naturally. So in any situation, you can make it great for yourself. And so maybe that's the aspect that you need to hide, that some people will get jealous of how is it so effortlessly when you do it. It's not effortlessly. This is past life. This is generationally. You build this up. This is not something that you just got out of luck. You might be lucky in this lifetime, but it's something that you build up. It's good karma. So that's your message, my pile number 2s. I hope that it helped you, and have a wonderful weekend. Bye. Pile number 3, and that is your shell, in Latin called Bursa Margaritula. And I'm going to put it here so that you can read it, how it spells too, if you want to dive deeper into the shell. And this shell is speaking about the perfect partner. So the perfect prince. There's actually a different shell that reminds of this shell, and it's actually the opposite. Speaking about that you have to kiss a lot of princes, a lot of frogs, before you can find the prince. But this shell is actually the prince. And so in your energetic field, pile number 3, first of all, you are in tranquility because your number is 3. So that is your connection for this weekend, number 3. And what is special with this shell is that, of course, you'll find this prince, but it is a tranquility. I feel this energy is connecting to you. You are in your tranquility, meaning that you are from your masculine and your feminine and your child self. They are in perfect harmony. You are like a little family within yourself. I don't know, I feel like you're very strong and you've been very alone. So if you've mastered this inner love with loving your aspects, and it is a family within yourself in these aspects. So your masculine loves your feminine, and your feminine just adores your masculine, and this child that's within you, you always allow it to play fully and completely and be joyful and silly. And that is the aspect, that is the tranquility, that is an energy signature within you naturally. And now you have the moon card here, and as you can see here with the moon card here is that you're in such an enlightenment. It's a very good alignment that you are holding right now. And I don't know why I said enlightenment, but maybe you actually get on this weekend an aha moment, kind of, or an epiphany of some sort. But it's very mysterious with this energy. And there are coming through so many messages because you have the Page of Cups. So there are a lot of messages from the subconscious that's coming through on this weekend to you. And if you haven't connected to this partner, then this is definitely something that is in the astral plane. So you've already met your prince. This is happening. On this weekend, you're feeling something. If it is this tranquility that's formed inside of you that is calling in your actually perfect soulmate or the perfect match for you, that prince, or he's always been close to you. He knows some of you already. I feel like if it is from past life or this life, but I don't know if it's you or the energy connecting to you, your soulmate, but one of you knows more than the other. That's what I'm feeling. And the one that knows more is more having this distance and kind of looking at the other one, if that makes sense. And with this card of 5 of Swords that comes through here, and the King of Swords, I feel like there is a decision that energetically in your field that needs to be made. And this is very strange here. You have a prince, you have a love coming in, but there's a decision that needs to be made. And this might sound very strange, but I'm currently looking at Asian, like their drama movies, short movies, because sometimes I don't have time to sit in and look at it for like many hours because I'm a busy mother. I have kids and such, and so uh, and it's very strange. I don't use stories, but I need to use a story here so that you can see the whole picture of it, because I can't energetically explain it better than and I want to laugh about it because it's really connecting to what I've been watching. And it is this there's a powerful there's, let's say, it doesn't matter which gender you are, woman or man, but there's a girl, and she is giving everything to this. He's not a prince, but she believes, because she's been taking care of all of these that she thought were princes. So she's been giving to them a lot of her energy, a lot of her time. But again, these are all frogs. They're not the prince. And she keeps giving to them, and they are just deceitful. They're lying. They know the purity that she holds, but they continue to be, to use her kindness, okay? And I feel like this King of Swords here is like, you see, he's not even holding his crown. And in my community post, I actually posted about an eagle. So this is very strange. And I was very drawn to this. And now I see the connection. But again, he's holding the crown. He's not holding the sword. So he's kind of coming in like a CEO, and you are getting promoted, but he already knows about you. He knows everything about you and around you, because again, this feels like a past life thing that he knows. And so this other guy that's a frog, he's not a prince, is now all of a sudden he wants to pursue the girl. But the girl doesn't want him anymore, because all of a sudden she's waking up to realize that he was never a prince. He was a liar constantly. And this kind of CEO, this big boss here that she's been pushing away because she didn't understand him, she realized that that is actually her true match. And that's most of their love stories, how they are unfolding. And I feel exactly that energy here, that when you are meeting this soulmate, even energetically, you're kind of pushing him away because you're hesitant. You don't understand why this person, he's not even showing that he's backing you up. He's kind of hiding his good deeds of helping you. That's how this energy is, that you don't even know how many times he's actually saved you in the situation. So regardless if you're a man or a woman, it can also be reversed, that you have no idea how many times she has saved you, but you don't see it. So this is your energy for this weekend, pile number 3. You're really connecting with your true self. It's very spiritual, but again, your spirituality, your inner work is reflecting your outer world. So your outer world becomes this reflection back to you, that you start to live your reality in accordance to what is happening in your subconscious. But again, there is an energy of something, a decision that needs to be made, that's being constantly being, they keep putting it off. They keep putting it off. And this is an important message. It's something that's important to you energetically. But again, everything will fall in its place the way that it's supposed to, because I don't know. Maybe it's a love story ending here, because I can't see it, because it's far ahead, and I never read my messages longer than they are supposed to be. So this is just for the weekend. So this is what you need to know for the weekend. You will feel those energies surrounding you. So I hope that these messages are helpful to you, pile number 3s, and I thank you all for being here, and all of your love, shares, and subscribes, and for continuing to growing. And I hope it was helpful. Have a beautiful day and weekend. And as always, sending love your way, everyone. Bye.